If you have tight hamstrings, we're gonna be showing you a really unique way to decompress the hamstrings to create that length and flexibility rather than just stretching.
You know, and it was really cool because actually, Quinn, it was your dad who asked me years ago, what's the difference between doing yoga and doing block? And I love that question because it really relates to the hamstrings as well here and just an easy discussion to talk about it. So when we're stretching, we're basically keeping at length the tissue that's available to lengthen. When we decompress fascia all the way to the bone, we're adding more tissue to lengthen.
Right.
So it's
a completely different concept.
It really is. Yeah. And what's really cool is we can combine both of them so we can locate those adhesions, decompress, go back into the stretch, and then lengthen.
Right. Perfect. So if you don't have our tool, the Block Buddy, you can use the rolled up towel. And first off, what we want to do is just go into a forward bend. Now I'm gonna do this just with my right leg, just so we can isolate a leg here, and approach this really slow. And as soon as you start to come into the forward bend, what is the very first point of restriction or tightness that you feel? Is it the hamstring? Is it the calf? Is it the glute? So just find that area. For me, it's probably base of the hamstring just below my kneecap. So I'm gonna locate that area. I'm gonna grab the rolled up towel or the block, and we're gonna position it directly here. So I'm gonna actually use our tool. I'm gonna have it on the side, and we're going to keep the block here for about 3 minutes. Now, we're not gonna actually spend 3 minutes right now in this video, but let's hold it for about 30 seconds or so and make sure that you are breathing through this entire process.
And the key when you're doing that is to find the pain, because pain equals adhesion, and those adhesions will grip onto the bone with that 2,000 pound per square inch force, which is pretty incredible to think about how much pressure exists inside the body. So it's a process of time and melting that helps to release as we drive through the layers of fascia to actually get to the root of the issue at the bone. And you always want to be really focusing. We've talked a lot about diaphragmatic breathing. That's really the key to the success of the melting, because when we breathe diaphragmatically, we are turning on our internal furnace. So we are heating from the inside as well as from the pressure over time from the outside.
Yeah. And of course, you can work the entire hamstring doing this. If you're feeling your hamstrings are tight just pretty well everywhere, you can work this entire length. Now, let's take it out. Let's say that was 3 minutes, and you will want to spend 3 minutes. Now let's revisit. I can already feel more of a length. So I'm still feeling it a little bit higher up in the hamstring here, but I'm also feeling it in the calf. I want to do a little bit more hamstring work. So I'm going to locate this position here.
Also, show them how to do the hurdler's pose, because I feel it's just...
Right, you know what, I'm gonna do that. So if you have the flexibility in your left quad, what we're gonna do to get into this is a lot more stable, actually. Thanks for reminding me. We're gonna bring that left leg directly like this, and now you have a lot more control here, and you're a lot more stable, and then you can get in here.
And just try it with that. Like you'll feel over time, even just having that towel there now, because you've had that harder tool, you'll still feel that. And if you have challenges on the floor, you can also put it as you're sitting. You can put it right under the leg and then go back into the stretch and do it on a chair.
Totally.
If you have any mobility issues.
Can I swap it?
Yes, you can swap it. Yes, I know once you get that right tool there, you really don't want anything else. And again, the reason is because of the density of the tool. We use bamboo, which is similar in density to bone. The fascia grips and adheres to bone. So to get through the layers all the way to the root, that's why we use the tool, and we have it shaped really beautifully so that it's really comfortable as you drive through those layers.
Exactly. Let's just take a few more breaths here. Make sure that you're breathing through the diaphragm. We have videos where we talk about the very first position we start block therapy off with, which is the belly position. We teach how to breathe diaphragmatically. You can find those videos in our channel. I'll also link those below.
And it's always a good idea to do that before anything else, because when you do that, you really optimize the body's ability to send oxygen to the area that you're working with. So that will just make everything that you do that much more efficient.
And then when you're ready, exhale. You can just lift up, take the prop out. And we can even just do a quick revisit
Check
here.
back in, yeah.
Yeah, see, I'm already going down closer. Yeah, so this is a really fast and efficient way to lengthen the hamstrings. And yeah, really creating flexibility throughout the entire body. Block therapy definitely will help with that in general, but that feels awesome. Anything else to share?
Nope.
Okay, well, thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Any questions or comments, just leave those down below, and make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit the bell if you want to be notified every time we go live, or sorry, every time we upload a video. And I guess if we go live, you will still be notified, and we'll see you in the next video.